Hey everybody, let's talk about portion size. Your body only needs to consume a certain amount of energy. Basically, the more activity you do throughout the day, the more you can eat. Basically, the more your body needs to fuel itself. Um, so I do an hour of cardio as hard as I can and a crazy hour workout. And then I do add the treats when I'm allowed to and I'm not on prep. But I do work for them. But for the most part, you want to be watching what kinds of foods you're consuming. So there are low calorie foods that you can eat a lot of, but there are very, very, very tiny little foods that contain a lot of calories that your body doesn't need and isn't going to use that day. So, you know what happens with those extra calories, right? In large amounts, they get stored as fat eventually because they're not being burned. So that also leads to when you eat is super important. Meaning you want to be eating about a half hour to 45 minutes before you go work out so that you can use that as fuel. You want to be eating right after your workout so that your muscles are absorbing whatever nutrients from the food they're going to get. They also need the protein to build muscle and carbs too. And then, before you go to sleep, if you're not going to be using as much energy as you would during the day, you can maybe skip the carbs and fats. There's some people don't think it matters if you eat carbs at night. Some people do. I do eat them just because I can't control myself sometimes. But I mean, if you're trying to lose weight, it's best to keep your carbs before and after your workout. It's great to start your day with carbs. You should be having about 5 to 6 meals a day. And you need to watch the portions. That's what we were originally talking about. Because you can be just eating a rice cake with peanut butter, but you're putting a humongous glob of peanut butter. It doesn't work that way. It's not like, oh, I'm just eating a healthy little rice cake with a little bit of peanut butter. That's what everybody does, right? That's healthy? No, it's not healthy. Neither is whole wheat toast covered in slabs of avocado, which I've seen, and people think that that is eating healthy. It is not eating healthy. You have to take in the right amounts of carbs, fats, and proteins for your own body. Your own weight, your own makeup, your own amount of energy that you're exerting every day in your regular life, your work life, and your training life. It all matters and it's all relative. I'm a mom and my baby loves to eat snacks. She loves vanilla cupcake goldfish. She loves waffles. She loves toaster strudels. Like, she loves the bad stuff. And I love the bad stuff, and she never finishes her food. So it's a struggle, but I have to watch how much of these things I'm picking at every day. I have the bag of goldfish, and that bag can disappear really fast. So little things like that, you're picking at mints at work. You're eating tons of gum. You're eating extra barbecue sauce or your mayo on your sandwich or whatever the case is. You need to watch how much you're taking in because that's where you're holding the weight. You're not going to lose weight if you're not in a calorie deficit. So somebody who's on a diet should really be eating a lot of veggies, a lot of, good clean protein. If you're eating beef, try to do 97.3 for fat content in the beef. And, do clean carbs, oatmeal, white rice, potatoes, things like that for your carbs. Not waffles or bagels or all the good stuff. But it's a challenge. You got to watch your portions. 4 to 5 ounces of meat for a female is really best. It shouldn't be up at 8 ounces, 7 ounces. That's a lot. It's more than your body needs, especially if you're not an actual bodybuilder. So try to stick with like 4, and then veggies are unlimited to me. I feel like you could eat as many veggies as you want. And then half a cup to a cup of rice or oatmeal, or however you want to do it, but pre and post workout. You're welcome.